What would you do if you discovered that the one person who vowed to love and protect you had been hiding a secret so deep, so painful, that it shattered everything you thought you knew? An affair, the ultimate betrayal. It starts as a whisper, a fleeting moment of weakness, but it snowballs into something that could destroy everything. Today, we dive deep into the confessions of those who have faced the devastation of infidelity, not only the cheaters, but the betrayed as well. We'll hear raw, emotional stories, unmasking the lies they tried to keep hidden, their guilt, their sorrow, their desperate attempts to bury the truth. Stay with us, and by the end, you'll understand the true weight of betrayal and the long, painful journey of healing. It begins like any love story. There's the magic of new beginnings, the excitement of shared dreams, the promise of a forever bond. You think you know your partner. You share your deepest secrets, your hopes for the future, your fears. But somewhere along the way, something begins to slip. It starts so small. A smile from someone else, a lingering touch, a conversation that doesn't seem to matter. But then, the lie grows. What began as a flirtation turns into something far darker. It wasn't supposed to be anything, just a harmless escape, a fleeting moment of excitement. But we all know it's never just that. Once the heart strays, it begins to justify every action. The cheater tells themselves that it's just a way to fill a void, to find something missing, something they feel they can't find at home. But as they fall deeper into the affair, the lie becomes harder to contain. The secret festers, growing bigger until it's the one thing they can't escape. The affair was never just about the physical connection. It was about something more, something hidden, something that was never supposed to be. And while the cheater goes on with their daily life, pretending that nothing has changed, the guilt claws at them. Every stolen moment, every hidden text, every lie told to avoid suspicion, it eats away at them, gnawing at their soul. The betrayal isn't just an external act, it becomes a prison they can't escape. And then comes the moment they realize that the person they've hurt the most is the one person who has no idea. The person who trusts them with everything. The cheater knows they are living a lie that's slowly suffocating their ability to love and be loved. No matter how many times they say they're sorry in their mind, the apology seems hollow. How do you apologize for breaking someone's heart in such a deep, irreversible way? There's no peace when you've done something unforgivable. You can't just push the guilt aside. It follows you. Every day, it becomes a little more unbearable. And the worst part is this: the one person they truly want to apologize to is the one person they can't face. The affair wasn't just about physical attraction. It was the thrill of being hidden, of keeping a part of themselves locked away from the person who trusted them the most. They convinced themselves that they were in control, that they could manage this double life. But when you live in the shadows, the darkness begins to seep into everything. And soon, it's no longer just about the affair. It's about keeping up appearances, hiding the cracks in a marriage or a relationship that's beginning to crumble. But no secret stays buried forever. The cheater can delete the messages, lie about the meetings, turn away when their partner asks suspicious questions. But deep down, they know the truth. And one day, it will catch up with them. It always does. For a while, they feel untouchable. But the guilt is always there, lurking beneath the surface, ready to destroy everything they've worked so hard to protect. They never stop wondering when their partner will find out, when the truth will finally emerge, and when it does, they will have nowhere to hide. And then, the moment everything changes, the truth breaks through, like a tidal wave crashing into their lives. The cheater can't hide anymore. The partner's face falls, their heart shatters. No words can prepare them for the betrayal that's been kept hidden for so long. The truth is laid bare, and it's too much to bear. The lies, the secrets, the heartbreak. The consequences of cheating are never just about the loss of trust. They're about the unraveling of everything. The partner's world is shattered. The future they imagined with their spouse or partner, gone. The foundation of their love, now a broken ruin. And even the cheater, no matter how much they try to apologize, will never feel the same again. They'll always live with the shame of what they've done, the weight of a mistake that cannot be undone. The aftermath of betrayal is never clean, never simple. The cheater faces the consequences of their choices, but the betrayed partner, they face a lifelong question: can they forgive? Can they rebuild their love, or is the wound too deep to heal? The journey after an affair is long and difficult, filled with moments of doubt, anger, and pain. Some try to rebuild brick by brick. It's not easy. Every conversation is a battle between hope and fear. Can they start over? Can they forgive? Or will the betrayal always linger in the background? Healing from an affair doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey that requires patience, openness, and time. But some choose to walk away. Some realize that the betrayal has altered them beyond repair, and the trust they had is now too fragile to rebuild. It's a painful decision, but sometimes it's the only way to truly heal. To move on, not because they don't love the other person, but because they can no longer live with the scars of the past. Cheating is not just an affair, it's a deep wound. A wound that, if left untreated, will scar forever. But the road to healing is possible. It's not easy, it's not quick, but with time, understanding, and a willingness to face the truth, some can find their way back. But even if they can't, the important lesson is this: healing starts with honesty. It starts with confronting the truth, even when it hurts. Thank you for watching. If you've been through betrayal, know that you're not alone. Healing is possible, and you can move forward. Share your story in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more emotional confessions and real-life stories of pain, growth, and healing.